Welcome back to Car Drive Next, where we bring you the most detailed reviews of the world's most exciting cars. Today, we're diving into a name that carries legendary weight in automotive culture, a name that defined a generation of performance machines and has come roaring back in 2025 with a modern reimagining, the Nissan GTR-R33. For fans of the Skyline lineage, this is more than just a car. It's a piece of history reborn, a bridge between the past and the future. And today we're going to explore every detail of what makes this machine such a unique presence in the modern sports car market. When you look at the 2025 Nissan GTR-R33, the first impression is unmistakable. Nissan has gone back to the drawing board, but not in the way of completely reinventing the icon. Instead, what we see here is a respectful evolution. The car still carries the iconic R33 silhouette, with its low-slung, wide, and slightly aggressive stance. The designers made sure that the spirit of the 1990s Skyline remains intact, but it's wrapped in a far more aerodynamic, futuristic shell. The front end is a real attention grabber. Slim, piercing LED headlights stretch toward the fenders, creating a predatory gaze. The hood is sculpted with subtle creases that give it muscular definition without being over the top. The signature circular Nissan badge sits proudly at the center of the grille, which itself has been modernized with active air intakes that can adjust depending on cooling needs and driving mode. The bumper has large, functional vents that channel air efficiently to improve downforce and keep the engine breathing. It's a front end that's both nostalgic and forward-looking, commanding attention on the road in a way only a GTR can. Move around to the side, and the profile of the 2025 R33 is where enthusiasts will smile the most. Nissan has deliberately preserved the classic long hood, short deck proportions of the original Skyline. The roofline slopes gracefully into the rear, giving it that coupe-like flow that screams performance. But the execution here is sleeker and more aerodynamic, with flush door handles, frameless mirrors with integrated cameras, and aggressive side skirts that channel airflow along the body. You'll notice the prominent wheel arches, housing massive lightweight forged alloy wheels ranging from 20 to 21 inches depending on trim. Wrapped in high-performance tires, these wheels not only look the part but also enhance grip and stability. Behind them sit Brembo carbon ceramic brakes, finished in red with the iconic GTR logo etched into the calipers, a small but powerful reminder of the car's heritage. The side profile doesn't just celebrate the pasta, it's sculpted with wind tunnel precision, a balance of nostalgia and modern racing DNA. Swinging to the rear, and you're instantly met with perhaps the most iconic design element of any GTR, the tail. The quad-circular taillights have returned, now reimagined with a modern LED signature that illuminates like glowing rings of fire. They're instantly recognizable, whether you're seeing them from a distance on a highway or in your rearview mirror as this machine overtakes you. The rear spoiler has been redesigned for active aerodynamics, capable of adjusting its angle to maximize downforce at speed or reduce drag when cruising. The bumper integrates a massive rear diffuser, flanked by quad titanium exhaust tips that produce the kind of sound you don't just hear, you feel. Every note from the exhaust is tuned to deliver a visceral punch, blending the nostalgic growl of the RB26 lineage with the sharper tones of modern turbocharged performance. The overall look at the back is bold, purposeful, and every bit the statement a GTR deserves to make. Step inside the cabin of the 2025 GTR-R33, and you realize Nissan hasn't just focused on performance, they've elevated the experience to a new level of luxury and technology. The driver's seat is immediately recognizable as the heart of the machine. You sink into deeply bolstered sport seats wrapped in premium leather and Alcantara, available in several color schemes that echo both classic and modern tastes. The steering wheel is a flat-bottomed, Alcantara-trimmed piece with integrated haptic controls, giving you access to drive modes, performance data, and media without taking your hands off the wheel. Ahead of you, a fully digital 12-inch display provides customizable readouts, from a traditional tachometer and speedometer layout to advanced G-meters, lap timers, and navigation. The center console is oriented toward the driver, reinforcing the cockpit-like feel. A large 12.3-inch infotainment screen sits at the center, powered by Nissan's latest interface with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and a suite of performance apps that allow you to monitor boost levels, torque distribution, and even log track data. The cabin is a perfect blend of technology and old-school charm. You'll find carbon fiber trim across the dashboard and doors, subtle ambient lighting that adds drama at night, and a high-end Bose sound system that fills the cabin with crystal clarity when you're not listening to the symphony of the engine. Practicality hasn't been ignored either. There's adequate space for 2 adults in the rear seats, though they're better suited for short trips or younger passengers. The trunk space is modest, but enough to handle weekend bags, proving the GTR can still be a usable daily driver. But of course, the beating heart of any GTR is its performance, and the 2025 R33 delivers with fury. Under the hood lies an evolution of Nissan's twin-turbocharged 3.0-liter inline-6 engine, a modern reinterpretation of the RB heritage. This power plant produces an astonishing 610 horsepower and 500 pounds-to-feet of torque, delivered through a sophisticated all-wheel drive system. Paired with a lightning-quick dual-clutch transmission, the car launches from 0 to 60 in just 2.9 seconds. The top speed pushes beyond 200 miles per hour, making it a true supercar contender. What's remarkable is how accessible that performance feels. Whether you're on a track, a winding mountain road, or even just navigating city streets, the car adapts. In comfort mode, the suspension softens, the transmission shifts smoothly, and the car feels almost like a grand tourer. Switch to track mode, and it transforms into a razor-sharp beast. Suspension stiffens, throttle response becomes immediate, and the exhaust roars with unrelenting aggression. Nissan's Atessa ETS all-wheel drive system ensures power is distributed intelligently, giving the car unbelievable grip and balance through corners. It feels like the kind of machine that inspires confidence, whether you're an experienced driver or someone stepping into the GTR world for the first time. Fuel efficiency isn't the first concern with a car like this, but Nissan has implemented hybrid assist technology to keep emissions down and improve economy in low-speed driving. You can expect around 20 miles per gallon in mixed driving, which, considering the performance on tap, is an impressive balance between power and responsibility. Safety technology is also integrated, with adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, and emergency braking all standard, ensuring the GTR isn't just fast but also modern in its safety credentials. When it comes to price, the 2025 Nissan GTR-R33 positions itself as an attainable dream, starting at around $135,000 for the base model and climbing up to $165,000 for the fully loaded Nismo edition. It undercuts many European rivals while offering performance and heritage that rivals or even surpasses them. For enthusiasts who grew up idolizing the original R33 Skyline, this pricing makes the dream more realistic than ever before. So what's the final verdict on the 2025 Nissan GTR-R33? It's not just a car, it's a statement. Nissan has shown the world that heritage matters, but evolution is necessary. They've respected the past, embraced the future, and delivered a machine that bridges generations. Whether you love it for its nostalgic design cues, its mind-blowing performance, or its everyday usability, this car stands tall as one of the most exciting releases of the decade. And that wraps up our deep dive into the 2025 Nissan GTR-R33. What do you think about Nissan's revival of this legend? Does it live up to the hype? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Car Drive Next for more in-depth reviews of the cars you love. Until next time, keep your eyes on the road and your passion in the driver's seat.